Hello viewers, welcome to Ourroottv News. On the news today, I am Ourroottv. And on the headlines, court dissolves 44-year marriage after husband blamed wife for his impotence. Police arrest 59 suspects over Benue crisis. Year marriage after husband blamed wife for his impotence. Road crash. Police arrest 59 suspects over Benue crisis in Magodo gas explosion. We have embarked on redeployment of tourism infrastructure. And on the foreign scene, twin suicide bombings killed 27, injured 92 in Baghdad. Massive diamond recovered from Lesotho mine. And here are the news in details. Court dissolves 44-year marriage after husband blamed wife for his impotence. The 44-year marriage between a sexagenarian, Mr. Muyeli Oshode, and his wife, Ibidun, was on Monday dissolved by an Igondo customary court in Lagos State on the ground that the wife turned her husband into an impotent person. The court's president, Mr. Akin Akineyi, delivering his judgment, said that the petitioner was adamant despite all mediation from the court and family intervention. Since the petitioner insisted on divorce after several interventions, the court has no choice than to dissolve the union in spite of the fact that the wife still claims she loved her husband. Both are free to go their separate ways without any hindrances and molestation, Akineyi ruled. Police arrest 59 suspects over Benue crisis. Benue State Police Command said it had arrested 59 persons in connection with the recent cult-related crisis in some parts of Makurdi, the state capital. Several people were injured and property worth millions of naira destroyed during the crisis. The police public relations officer in the state, ASP Moses Yamu, made the disclosure in an interview with Ourroottv on Monday in Makurdi. He said that the command had already deployed additional personnel in the affected part of the town to restore peace and order as well as to check the spread of the crisis. The PPRO said the arrested suspects would be charged to court as soon as investigations were concluded. He advised Makurdi residents not to panic as security operatives were in control of the situation. 7 died, 4 injured in Bida Minna road crash. Mr. Yusuf Gaba, the sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Commission in Niger, said on Monday that seven persons died in an accident on the Bida Minna road. Gaba told a reporter in Minna that 4 persons were also injured in the incident, which occurred on Monday morning. The sector commander said the injured were taken to the Bida General Hospital for treatment, while the relatives of the 7 victims who died were buried according to Islamic injunction. Gaba said the FRSC personnel had responded promptly to a distress call by a witness immediately after the crash 36 kilometers from Bida. He urged road users to avoid reckless driving, adding that this was usually responsible for the problems on the highways. The sector commander also called on road users to imbibe the spirit of adhering to traffic rules and regulations in order to stay alive on the highway. Be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. 10 dead, several injured in Magodo gas explosion. 10 people have been confirmed dead and several injured at the Second Coming gas filling station in Magodo, Lagos. Operatives of the Lagos State Fire Service, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Federal Road Safety Corps, and the Lagos State Emergency Agency are currently at the scene to contain the inferno and also carry out the rescue operation. It was reported that the agency was alerted of the fire outbreak at the gas plant located on CMD Road, Magodo, Ikose Isheri LCDA at about 7:26 a.m. on 15th January 2018. On arrival at the scene, it was discovered that the gas plant was engulfed by the inferno, although eyewitnesses posited that the fire outbreak could have been as a result of gas leakage from the gas plant triggered by ignition of the fire. Preliminary investigation by the agency revealed that 3 reservoir tanks for storage of gas and one 33,000-liter gas truck in the gas station were engulfed in fire with a secondary explosion within the gas station. Unfortunately, 2 burnt bodies were recovered behind the fence of the gas station, while 8 casualties were also recovered with burns and injuries, which were attended to by the official of the Lagos State Ambulance Service and the agency's paramedics before moving to, with more degrees of burns, to Trauma Center, Tollgate, for further medical attention. The men of the Lagos State Fire Service, with 4 fire trucks, and the LRU fire unit, with 2 fire trucks, were able to contain the spread to adjoining buildings. Other emergency responders on the ground include RRS, Federal Road Safety Corps, National Emergency Management Agency, Lagos, Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps, Red Cross, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, and the Federal Fire Service. We have embarked on redeployment of tourism infrastructure. Governor Akinwumi Ambode of Lagos State said his administration had embarked on projects to regenerate, redesign, and reactivate special cultural and tourist infrastructure in the state. Ambode, who spoke at the groundbreaking for the redeployment of the J.K. Randall Center for Yoruba Culture in Onikan, noted that on completion, the project would be converted to centers for recreation, tourism, and entertainment. Lagos State Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, at the inception of this administration, made a promise to Lagosians that it will execute only programs that will be of the benefit of all the people. He said one of the areas we have identified, which holds a lot of potential and opportunities for high growth and employment, is tourism. It is an area in which a little investment in infrastructure will generate a lot of economic activities, leading to job creation. One of such edifices is the J.K. Randall Center, which was originally built in 1928, Ambode said. Ambode lamented that in recent times, the center has become redundant, serving uses other than those for which it was built before falling to neglect and disrepair. As a result, the Lagos State government decided to redevelop the center, and we are here for the groundbreaking of the new J.K. Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History. He said that the new J.K. Randall Center would consist of an exhibition center, a library, a multipurpose hall, learning spaces, restaurants, and lounges. He said that the center will retain its swimming pool and sports facilities and pavilion for stage performances. The governor said that the center was part of a grand plan to turn the Onikan axis into a critical tourist hub, not just in the country, but on the continent. The governor commended the present Board of Trustees of the Center for their cooperation toward the redevelopment initiative. Ambode said that in addition to the redevelopment of J.K. Randall Center, the government had embarked on the development of Eco Park, which would comprise the Lagos Heritage Center for leadership at the former presidential lounge, Marina. He said the park would also comprise the Lagos Historical Center at the former State House, Marina, a Lagos museum, and the erection of a 55-foot Eyo statue at the Lagos History Center. Ambode said that other developments coming to the Onikan Marina axis include the upgrading of the Onikan Stadium to a standard sports arena, which is already ongoing. All this will serve as a catalyst for the rest of the regeneration of Lagos Island, restoring it to its former glory, while reinforcing the position of Lagos State as one of the world's most vibrant, cosmopolitan, and exciting places to experience, he said. Earlier, the Commissioner for Waterfront Infrastructure, Mr. Ade Akinsanya, said the project would improve tourism and cultural activities on Lagos Island alongside the National Museum. We'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. Massive diamond recovered from Lesotho mine. A 910-carat diamond was found in the small southern African nation of Lesotho, the fifth largest gem quality diamond ever found. Diamond miner Gem Diamonds Limited said in a statement on Monday. Gem Diamonds Limited is pleased to announce the recovery of an exceptional quality 910-carat, the color-typed Elo diamond from the Leseng mine in Lesotho. The diamond is the largest recovered from Leseng, is believed to be the fifth largest gem quality diamond ever recovered, the company said. Lesotho is a small, poor country, surrounded entirely by South Africa. A rough diamond from Botswana, believed to be the biggest from Leseng, is believed to be the fifth largest gem quality diamond ever recovered. $3 million in September.
My chairman,
it was reported that in November 2015, the world's second largest gem quality diamond as ever discovered in Botswana, the Bucara diamond firm says.
Encouragement to sports development in this part of the world. Alright. Please, before I sign off, your final word.
Karowe mine, about 500 kilometers north of the capital, Gaborone. It is the biggest diamond to be discovered in Botswana and the largest find in more than a century. Twin suicide bombings killed 27, injured 92 in Baghdad. Twin suicide bomb explosions on Monday struck busy area in downtown Baghdad, leaving 27 people killed and 92 others wounded, police and medical sources said. The Iraq Interior Ministry said the twin massive blasts were carried out by two suicide bombers during the morning rush hours at the crowded site near Al-Tayaran Square. Our latest report said that 27 were killed and 92 wounded by the two blasts in Al-Tayaran Square, where many construction workers usually gather, waiting for potential employers, the ministry said. Earlier, the ministry source said that the two blasts were a suicide bombing followed by a roadside bomb, putting the casualties killed at 16 and 67 wounded. Meanwhile, a medical source told Ourroottv that hospitals in Baghdad received the bodies of 27 people and that over 92 people are admitted for treatment from different wounds. And here comes the end of the news. Thanks for listening. I am Ruth Adio.